Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Dyson here. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the PlayStation Plus game catalog for January 2025. They don't have as many games this time as they usually do, and most of them are of course for the extra and premium tier, and there's only a couple for the premium tier this time. And all these games are going to be available on January 21st. First up for extra and premium subscribers is God of War Ragnarok for both PS4 and PS5, which is a pretty big one. That's pretty crazy. I already own the game, but that's still pretty sweet, pretty cool. For anyone who doesn't have it, they can of course give it a go, actually play it if they have extra premium, of course. But yeah, pretty big one, pretty good game to add for the catalog, especially in January, because January is kind of a slow month for games anyway. And it's right after holidays. A lot of developers don't release stuff, and there's not a lot of game stuff going on. So to have a big flagship one like this be their catalog game, that's pretty smart, I'd say. But right in February, we're gonna have a bunch of games released, so you'll have a little bit of time to try this one out. Next is Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name for PS4 and PS5. This one I have seen some stuff on. It's a Like a Dragon game, so I know people enjoy it. It's Like a Dragon. I think it's in the same vein of like the Yakuza games or Yakuza. I'm not sure how to say that one. I'm botching it, I'm sure. But I've always heard that from people, any of my friends who have played both series or just people online, so I've never played any myself, so I can't say for certain. But anything I've heard about this one is people like a Dragon games, so I mean, hey, worth a shot. The picture here looks pretty dope, so I don't see why it wouldn't be a good game. But yeah, I'm not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but it looks decent from what I've seen and heard. Next is Atlas Fallen Reign of Sand on the PS5. It's an action RPG. Master Sans, get to explore, fantasy world. Every developer says, unique fantasy world. That's what it says here. But yeah, you're going to hunt like really big creatures. I think they're like huge, colossal even, I think is the word they used. And there's some, they say spectacular combat. I have not seen anything myself, but I'd honestly never even heard about this game. But hey, you know what? I have premium. I'll probably give it a go. See how it is. Oh yeah, it might be worth it. Next is SD Gundam Battle Alliance for the PS4 and PS5. This one I have seen stuff on. I'm not like a huge fan of Gundam games, but I do like Gundam games. But I'm gonna give this one a go probably. See how it is. I've heard decent things, but I'll try any Gundam game. And next we have Sayonara Wild Hearts, which is a PS4 game. I've seen actual gameplay on this one, heard a lot of good things. People seem to really enjoy this game, so I'm excited to actually give it a go. So heck yeah, this one I actually know some stuff about. So a lot of these I don't know anything about, but yay, I actually know stuff about this one. I'm excited to try this one. It'll be fun. Next is Anno Mutationem. I definitely botched that, but yeah, it's a PS4 or PS5 game. It's a 2D meets 3D like cyberpunk world. It's a action-adventure game with RPG elements. You become Anne, a highly skilled combat-trained lone wolf on a personal mission in a giant metropolis full of sinister megacorporations, mysterious fringe groups, and creatures more bizarre than worlds can express. So, I mean, I'll try any game, so especially the catalog games. I try to give them all a go. There's still a lot of games I'm behind on, so it might be a while before I try this one, but hey, 2D meets 3D cyberpunk doesn't sound horrible. I might actually like the design of the game. We'll have to see how it plays. Gameplay is a very important one to me. I like art styles too. I'm not like the hugest person on like graphics. They don't have to be the most insane graphics ever for me to enjoy the game. Good graphics is a bonus. I'm more about how stable are my frames when I'm playing, and how good is the gameplay. And I don't even have, I'm playing at 60 frames a second, but a steady 60 frames is still better than 30. So I want stable, good enough frames, and then I'm happy. But yeah, this art style looks like something it might be okay. Next is Orcs Must Die 3, PS4 and PS5 is what it's on. So I've played one of the Orcs Must Die. I don't remember if it's the first or second one, and I think it was a PS Plus game back on the PS4 years ago that I gave a go. And by myself, it wasn't as fun, but I did get to play with people a little bit, and that made it more fun. Of course, I'll try this one, but I'll probably wait for a friend to be like, to want to try it also, and then I'll actually play it with them. But I enjoyed what I played of the other Orcs Must Die, so this is totally fine by me. I'm down with more. Next is Citizen Sleeper on PS4 and PS5. This one I've actually heard of. I have not seen gameplay or anything like that. I've heard, I don't remember if it was all good or not. I feel like it was mixed, but I think I heard more good than bad. I just know that it's inspired by like tabletop role-playing games and stuff like that. It uses dice, clocks, and things like that. You play. It's I don't know. It's a strange one, but I'm gonna give it a go. I'll try it. Next is Poker Club on PS4. I'm not really like a card game guy. Not most card games, so I doubt I try that one. But hey, poker fans, yippee! And next are the PlayStation Plus premium games only. So if you have extra, sorry, you're gonna miss out on these next two. But there's only two, so it's not a big of a deal this month, I would say. First one being Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings on PS4 and PS5. So this is an old one. I remember seeing this one. I never played it, but back in 2009 on the PS2 is when this came out. So yeah, it's an Indiana Jones game. So I'm probably, like I've said for a bunch of these games, I'll try it, but it's gonna be way down the road before I give it a go. So we'll see. And then next is Medieval 2 on PS4 and PS5. I do like the Medieval games. I didn't really play a lot of them when I was younger, but I play a little bit of them. So I'm excited to go back and try this one. I think this was original PlayStation. Yeah, original PlayStation. Oh, and it says the year here, 2000. Yeah, so yeah. I like I said, I didn't play a lot, but I'm definitely going to go back and play this one because they did like that remaster or remake or whatever of the first Medieval, and that game was pretty dang fun, I'm not going to lie, so I'm definitely going to give this one a go and try it. And I know that I think people really like the Medieval soundtracks. From what I remember, I do remember music being pretty dope, so I'll give it a go for sure. And that's the end of the catalog games, but I am going to talk a little bit about the other monthly games since I didn't do a video on it or anything like that. The monthly games for January, of course, being Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League on PS5, which I know had mixed reviews, but for a free game, I think it's fine. It's an okay game. So, like I said, January, not a lot of games coming out, and January doesn't usually have the most banging, absolutely awesome PS Plus games, especially for the monthly games. Up next is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. I've always enjoyed a decent racing game. I'm not like big on racing games, but if I find a good one, I'll really enjoy it. My favorite probably being Burnout Paradise, but I do remember liking some of the Need for Speeds. Hot Pursuit sounds like one of the ones I enjoyed, so I'll probably play it eventually. I have already had these all added to my library, but yeah, out there. I'll play it eventually. And then I've never actually played the Stanley Parable, and this is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition on PS4 and PS5. So this one I'm actually excited to play and try out. So I'll have to say overall, like review for this month for the games that are being added to PlayStation monthly games and catalog games. It's a solid 7 because of the catalog games. There wasn't a lot. It'd be higher if there was more, and especially if they're better games that I was more interested in. God of War I already own, but it's still boosting the points because it's such a good game. I'm excited to actually play Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, so that's cool. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, not really adding too many points, but I am excited to try it, and play it. I like any kind of looter game, especially like looter shooters. I don't know if it's the best looter shooter game, but I'll at least try it and see how it goes. And then the catalog games, there's stuff I'm gonna try and probably enjoy. So yeah, 7. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And then I'll give a little update on why I didn't make any videos for December or January. December, I just got busy with the holidays, Thanksgiving, and then everything in between that, and then Christmas and New Year's. Kind of just got busy, so I didn't make any December videos on like the most anticipated games or the PS Plus games or anything like that. And it would have been cool because I would have seen that Marvel Rivals was anticipated. I might have seen Path of Exile 2 because I don't remember if that came to console in December or not. Maybe it came out earlier, but that's whenever I started trying it. Was both of these games were in December, and it was a good time. I really enjoyed both of them, and the reason I didn't do anticipated games for January is because, again, there's not really a lot, and I didn't feel like there was enough for me to talk about. And, again, holidays got in the way. And then I'm finally doing the PlayStation Plus stuff for this month because the monthly games, I've also been busy doing training for a new job. And that's what got in the way of that. So now I'm just doing it here. Boom, here's the PS Plus games, yada yada, all that fun stuff. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I plan to get back on track with all my other most anticipated games videos and on my PlayStation Plus videos, because I play mostly on PlayStation, because I do this stuff for Xbox and Switch, with their services and stuff like that if I played them more, but I barely play Xbox anymore just because I only really play their exclusives. I love their exclusives, and now if stuff's going to start coming to PlayStation, then I'll still probably own an Xbox just to make sure if there's anything that they keep for the Xbox only and don't bring to PlayStation, I can still try it and play it. Switch, I still play, but I don't just play like everything. I'm also buying that for exclusives. So my PlayStation is just what I've grown up on. It's what I play all my stuff on. So I'm going to keep making videos for it because it's just what I am doing most of the time if I'm playing a game. It's on my PlayStation. So I'll make videos for it because I'm actually watching this stuff. I'm actually looking out to see what's coming out for the catalog and the monthly games. And then, of course, most anticipated games being on whatever. Those are just fun videos to do, and it's fun for me to see what's actually anticipated because I find some games that I haven't heard of before, and I actually get excited about them, and I like to add the ones that I'm excited for to the list too, just in case people haven't heard of them. But in most cases, the games I'm excited for are also pretty highly anticipated, which I don't know if that means I'm cool or not. Probably not. I need to play more indie games and stuff like that. I think I'm starting to, as I get older, and I think this happens to a lot of people, single-player games are starting to become more my jam. I love talking to my friends in a chat party as we're playing games, but the multiplayer games are getting less fun for me, and that's a mix of me being bad and also just my interest changing into more of the single player genre. But I grew up on more single player games, so I think I'm reverting back to all my old habits for sure. And I also plan to do a video on Nintendo Switch 2 that was announced today, the day I'm doing this recording. So I will do like a little video on like, here's everything we know about it, that's confirmed, here's some rumors, and stuff like that, and I hope to have that out this weekend or very soon at least. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Sorry if I carried on at the end there, and hope you guys have a good one. Toodaloo.